Hello, this is Nick from 31 Film Talk, and this is the review of Guardians of the Galaxy. Straight out of the gate, I just want to say, this movie was a lot of fun. It was a lot of just action, and a lot of comedy, progression of the story, and character development, and just keep going, and it was just so much fun. Almost constant humor the entire movie. My audience laughed so much, it was just unbelievable. There were some parts where everyone was laughing so much that I'm pretty sure I missed some pieces of dialogue because we were still laughing from the previous joke. And I gotta say, for this just being a real mishmash of different genres of film, because it's not just a comedy, it's an action-adventure, it's a comedy, it's a sci-fi, it's a superhero movie. So it's all of these things, but there's just so much humor. The humor is predominantly there, and it's just so fun, and it's sprinkled in there just perfectly, because it'll be progressive for the story, it helps with the characters, just everything. The humor was just spot on. All the action in the movie was really fun. There's some hand-to-hand combat, there's some gunfights, and there's space battles. Nothing, that new or revolutionary as far as choreography or spectacle or anything, but it was just all really well done. The punches and kicks and stuff, they really had some good audio to back them up because you could really feel it when someone got slammed to the ground or kicked to the face, and when there's some explosions and laser fights. It all just felt really good. The characters were all pretty fun, they were easy to get attached to, which I think is really where this movie shines, because it's really just about these characters. You like all of them, and two in particular really steal the show. It was cool to see a lot of stuff from the other movies in the cinematic universe in this movie. There's a lot of stuff from like Thor, the Avengers, so it's really cool to see it in this one movie and how it's going to tie in to the rest of the cinematic universe. I'm really interested where Guardians is going to come into play later on. No movie is perfect, so if I had to come up with some cons for the film, the pacing at times is either too fast or it's too slow. Kind of hard to explain because I think some of the humor overtakes some of the progression of the story, so it just kind of feels like it advanced like way too quick or something, or it kind of felt like at one specific moment I felt like I missed something because it moved really fast. But this is just a really, really minor complaint. The other thing was there are quite a few cliches in the movie, like monologuing villains, the old switcheroo, tragic pasts to characters, and just stupid villains in general. Just, all those kind of things that you come to expect. But it's just, I kind of wish they would have switched it up on the villains a little bit, but it's okay because you just had a lot of fun going with it. And the villains, they're not terrible. They're still memorable, but they're not like super memorable. They're not iconic, kind of. There is one in there who's kind of iconic, but he doesn't do that much. The villains could have been a little bit better, but they were good. They weren't terrible or anything. They weren't forgettable, so they were pretty good. Overall, I highly enjoyed this film. By far my favorite Marvel film of Phase 2. The IMAX 3D was pretty awesome. A lot of stuff flying at you. The big screen helps with the space battles. And the audio is just awesome, especially for all the music choices in the movie. 31 Film Talk movie grade for Guardians of the Galaxy. We're going to give it a solid A.